Hello everyone, welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to be showing Magmarax. So this was more PTR testing. We actually got to fight this boss on Mythic this time. It's a very fast-paced boss. Basically, you're in a room, it's suspended over lava, and it's all just about killing the boss before the boss or the room kills you. So the biggest change on Mythic for this fight is that the pools no longer can be fully removed, right? So wherever the pools spawn, they'll keep growing, and you can make them get smaller and smaller and smaller, but eventually they're going to get back to full size, right? If you just let them do their thing. So it's very, very RNG this fight, like especially the first two pools that spawn randomly, right? It seems like you have some that you can control, right? They're put on players and the players can place them. But then there's also these RNG pools. And I don't really understand the logic behind this, right? Like if you're going to have a fight that's all about space management, then why make it so that you can't clean up the mistake? If there's just a really bad pool that spawns on like the first set, you're basically you're probably better off just resetting the boss with the current tuning. So yeah, not a huge fan of how the RNG plays a factor into this one, but obviously see for yourself, right? Make your own decision. Tell me how you feel about this fight in the comments below. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and hopefully I see you in the next one.
Like area clear a little bit. Much knockback here. Still really important to just drop stuff off on the edges though, not the possible. For the initial pools here. Put these on the edges, guys. None of these should be in the middle. Watch breath. Resin. Get ready for new debuffs here, and make sure you help soak the split one as well. New random puddles are also in the middle again too. Watch breath. And then we have knockback coming shortly. Just try to keep the stuff close to the boss soaked at all times. So there's a pull and there's a knockback at the same time here. So just help soak. AM. Oh, you did the pro already.
I did the first one, yeah.
And Travis did the rally. So.
Can you not soak 2 in a row?
No.
You just can't go above 20 stacks.
Yeah, you put.
Are you talking about the magma pool or?
No,
I'm talking about the melee stack soak thing.
No, you can definitely soak 2 in a row. You just can't go to. You can probably just go to 20 stacks.
The 15-second debuff should fall off between sets.
Spellbopped worked on the tank debuff when I didn't have stacks, but when I had stacks, it didn't work. Just applied more. It just applied more though. Went up to 6 or 9. I had 6.
Click on skull would be a diamond. And make sure everyone just starts here on the pole just to see if we can look for random puddles maybe. And not the mages go soak the initial puddles that are far away here.
Yeah, those are random.
And then get ready for the initial drop here as well for the first puddles. Okay, so put the melee one in front of the other ones and then get ready to soak. Probably we should not stack the range one, I don't think.
Yeah, it was too close, sorry.
Watch the breath, watch the breath. I'm not getting stacks right now.
Yeah, what? This isn't even...
Either. But it's not shrinking either, there's
Yeah.
I think they broke it.
I think they're trying to fix it, yeah.
I'm getting stacks.
I'm getting stacks right now, and it's getting a little slower. But
On the edge?
I also have... Okay.
I think they're trying to fix the fight and they broke it.
Classic.
What's happening
That's
last
the
week?
opposite of what you want to do. I'm getting whispered by...
The only thing about having boss on the edge is he's an asshole and always does the breath towards the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
Rescue's actually lit in this raid.
Looks like you need 3 people to keep 1 puddle
My UI's
soaked
all
all the way
fucked up.
too.
No, one person can actually, if you soak it right away, one person can shrink the puddle fully by themselves.
Yeah, but by the time
Actually-
the debuff falls off is what I mean. Because you're gonna have a bigger puddle and need another person to do it. I don't know, man. This fight's kind of a banger, though.
It's gonna be, yeah,
Thanks.
for sure.
Yeah.
Once it's working correctly. Hopefully we pull it next pull and it's just perfect.
I liked the heroic iteration, like just the way that worked. Sorry, say the last bit again.
We still want to drop puddles on the edge. I think we don't have to like all be like stacked in the corner. Like we could use either edge. Just because then it also lets us like be more centralized to be able to soak like these random ones as well and keep up with those. Okay, you drop puddles and just make sure to drop these on the edge, and then just melee help soak the. If you don't have stacks, just be soaking like I said. New puddles going on in a second here. Be ready to help soak.
I love being at 15 stacks and getting the next debuff.
And that big one needs to actually go a little bit farther as well. I think it. Okay. Can you do like a big clockwise move around the room, like to like the next? So then, new. Yeah, like right. Exactly. Yep. And then just soak that puddle that we have, and then that way we have more room for the knockback as well coming up. Yep. So the knockback's coming up.
That overlap.
Yeah, it just refreshes.
That's what I mean, right? Like, if you don't have
Yeah.
a dedicated group, people are just gonna die. They'll see the best a lot, I guess.
For some reason, my rescue macro did not go
Now
up.
you're taking 200% with like 12 stacks or whatever you have. Just the roar. It's gonna be brutal.
The debuff increasing all fire damage taken is really...
Yeah. It'd be one thing if it was just the soaks, but just the boss's random damage.
Is that the Preheat?
He is in the raid right now.
Like those are such cringe spawns.
Yeah, especially good size. Oh god.
And now True Fire gets another one, so his stacks are more and
Die,
retouch.
True Fire.
I'm getting stacks this time.
Watch the breath. Watch breath.
Boss is also getting stacks.
This puddle's growing and we're in it. I don't.
Yeah, I'm standing.
There's
okay,
5 of us in
we're
it.
not
man.
actually in it. We're not actually like I'm getting stacks
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
So you have to be like in the
Oh.
center.
The
Is
visual is
bug?
big. The
Yeah.
visual is bugged. Yeah. Which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh, that lineup is so mean, dude. It's so mean.
Because that's the overlap that killed 5 people last time. Just
Yeah.
remove it again.
Yeah, I think it's actually working, but I'm not doing this.
Puddles are small.
That overlap is really mean. If you're soaking that one, you have to have like an immunity or
Do
something.
like the normal way and see if
I think you want people who are soaking that to have like a serious defensive, because that lineup is going to be deadly unless you have a.
this lineup also is just because knockback.
Because these puddles just get massive.
Yeah,
if people
it-
don't.
These lineups are bullshit.
It does the knock, and then it does the fucking like that was the explosion and into the knock.
I think they went for too much with the puddle never going away.
They
I think
seem to be
just-
growing
Yeah.
slower though, right?
Possibly, maybe.
Like I
I
feel like
ju-
the room would be way more full. I guess maybe we just put them further now.
Yeah, we're just putting him on the edge now, I think.
The that melee soak puddle, it's supposed to be bigger depending on how many people soak it, right?
Yes.
No, it just I don't think so. I think this is big and just shrinks quickly. I thought that initially. I don't think it matters. How many people soak it? It's just less damage.
Even Ziskaran was more manageable than this, to be honest.
I drag the boss to the edge more, like just face it, like between Skull and Moon, just face it. And then, okay, so some people should soak these initial petals here, and then get ready to drop the other 3 like on the edge there, whoever gets them. I know some. Do your best to get there and. Watch the breath.
Watch your stacks when they're stacked.
Watch
like
your
this.
watch your stacks as well. Make sure you're still like soaking as much as you can. Okay, for new puddles, move the boss a little bit more. These random puddles definitely throw this off though, but I think
Yeah.
it's just get to the edge. These need to be at the edge, like right. They can't be ahead of where we're
Not in
going, guys.
front.
Like yeah, like that completely. The whole point is for us to be able to move like in the the same direction.
Our stacks were almost off there too.
This is a good strat though. I mean, we
Yeah,
obviously we
this
have to deal
feels
with the
better.
random ones, but like the nice thing about the random ones is they're only a 1 stack, right? So like you suck it up and then it'll take a while to be
Yeah,
big
as
again,
long
but
as
it's
like,
not an
people
issue.
actually execute this properly, this is not like too bad. I don't think.
The knock may be a little weird.
I'm still not convinced those
Is
are random.
there-
Like
Oh, go ahead.
the one that
They
was
are-
in front of us, there was like a mage standing right next to it when it spawned.
They are random. At least if they haven't changed it since Heroic.
That wasn't a random one though. I had the circle. I just ran off. In
No, I mean the first
lava.
ones that spawned.
There was 2 over there.
Even at Heroic, we had tried like so they're definitely
Has anyone been able to like get knocked into a chain and not actually get knocked?
Oh, didn't even try that. No.
It's got an invisible wall.
Can
on
I
it.
run my thing up the chain?
I don't know. Try to
cap
try to
form
get
and
yourself stuck to if you can live for this. Oh, I guess it's in a minute, so might not make it.
But please be like disciplined about like what we're talking about, like not just do random shit either. Like if we actually, like I know like this boss is not killable in its current state, but there's still a lot that we can learn just by like executing a strat properly.
Boss kind of fucks the tank.
So that overlap that killed 6 people too. We need more than 5 soaking. Or can you just kill us all every time?
I think it's 1.2 million now. You don't need that many soaking, but I think people
It
definitely
was-
Well,
took
we got the
200%
roar.
Extra
We,
fire
yeah, we
damage
got
as
the
well at
roar
same
right
time.
after. Was the issue.
So yeah, we
I think
I
you
think
run out of room if you don't though.
yeah,
I guess so. I guess it's true.
you have to
Maybe-
put them as far away as you can.
So maybe we should all just be around close to the edge then. Here, just on range as well. Need to soak these first puddles though.
What about like splitting the platform into 4 quadrants and leaving boss in the middle?
Watch your breath. Yeah, if you don't have stacks, go soak like Shabik, trying to soak early. And we should definitely try to avoid dropping stuff in the middle. But yeah, like try to drop it on the edges and just keep up with it as best you can. As new puddles going out, just put these on the sides and edges, and then help soak the range one. And let's leave your stacks trapped to soak again. Watch your breath. Knockback.
Like I was soaking when one just spawned right underneath.
Yeah,
I just die.
I also just dude, I got one when I had like 14 stacks too.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like, what? Like you're just.
I
Yeah,
have an idea that could work. What if we put the boss, because you should be able to drop the puddles in the lava, right? So like, double check because I just got one. Yeah. So if we keep the boss in the middle and all the ones we drop, you run out and drop them in the
You
lava.
get insta-gipped. The lava increases
Baby's
fire
here.
damage taken by 500%.
Dude, I just
I
woke
literally
up the
just
cat.
dropped one in the lava. There's one in there right now. Honey Hunt is soaking it.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah, so I dropped my puddle out there, and we could drop
Should have heard her.
all
She made
around
the funniest,
outside
like,
of the room,
"What?"
and then we'd only
sounds.
have
She
to
was like,
soak the ones that randomly appear, as well as the like big one, right?
it's worth a try because I don't think this is doable at all. Like,
I feel
I
bad
think
now.
otherwise-
I didn't mean
I
to
think
wake
doing
her
it,
up.
just
I
running
just
into
was
the same
checking if she was
problem,
there.
but slower.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Could
I
be
think
slow enough to kill them.
You have to be,
Yeah.
I think you have to be really, really disciplined with like, okay, so like with dropping these puddles like on the like I think you have to drop them on the edge. Like if you drop any in the middle, you're just like you're gonna die. Yeah, after this pull, we can try pin
Oh,
swapping.
my bad. It's not the lava that does it. It's a soak, which is what killed me.
Oh,
'cause I had
okay.
to
So
pick
like say for example.